Hi everybody, and welcome to another tutorial. Today I'm going to show you how to make the dragon spike bracelet created by pretty_n_rainbow on Instagram. As you might be able to see, my camera is zoomed in because it's a growing bracelet, and I would like to show you kind of closer up. This is the signature side of the bracelet. However, if you like, you can wear it on this side. It's a very cool side too. Let me bring up Pretty and Rainbow's profile right here. Sorry, I just knocked over my pins. Alright, so here's her profile on Instagram, and she has really awesome edits. I don't know how she does it, but they're really, really good. And here's the Dragon Spike original post, and I think it is a very awesome bracelet. You can just scroll through her profile, see what awesome stuff she has, and make sure to give her a follow for me. Okay, so to make this bracelet, you're going to need 2 bar pins, a big and a small base, and 3 colors of bands is what I would recommend. You don't have to use that, but I would just recommend it. So the reason I have it like this is because I'm going to show you how to set it up. It's pretty simple. You're just going to take 1 pin and your big base, and since I am right-handed, my arrows are going to point to the right. You're just going to align it on the last peg here, push it down, grab your other pin, and bring it down so like you would put it in the staggered configuration. Push that down, and just secure the other end with your small base. Today we're only going to be using 5 pins. We'll be using 3 in the front and 2 in the back. So just start on any of the 5 pins that you like. Today, for the dark green, I will be using the neon blue from Michaels. It has been discontinued, but I just recently got 5 packs of it, and I bought Michaels out of their neon blue. Just a little fun fact for the day. For the darker tan here from the camo pack, I'll use gray. And for the lighter kind of fishtail-y bands in the middle and the little things on the back, I'll be using neon yellow, also discontinued from Michaels. Just so you can get a little idea of my color combo. So you're going to want to take 2 of your first neon blue color from the last peg. So I'm going to use this peg, this peg, this peg, this peg, and this peg. So take your first color and twist it on, just like that. Take your next one, just like before, twist it on, like that. Now you're going to take the color that's going to be the lighter brown in the center. For me, that's neon yellow. So you're going to make it a triangle like this, but you will have to twist all of the bands on. So just take it off, put it back on, take it off, put it back on, and now you need to twist this one as well. You're also going to need a hook and a C-clip. I'm sorry if I didn't explain that, I just kind of assumed. Next, you're going to be taking 2 of the bands that you're going to use for the darker brown I should say, and you're going to twist them from the neon blue down to the neon yellow, and on the other side, twist it as well. Make sure to push these bands down, and now we actually have to do some looping sequences. So what you're going to want to do is pick up these 2 neon blue bands, and just lift them up and over. Simple. Then turn your loom around, and you're going to lift over this neon yellow from the bottom, just like that. Now push your bands down and make sure that your arrows are pointing in the correct direction. Take 2 more of your neon blue, sorry, and apply it the same way you did before, but you do not need to twist it anymore. You do not need to twist any bands. So apply 1 and then 2. And now it's time to hook again. So this can get pretty complicated, just make sure that you pay attention. You're going to want to lift over this bottom neon yellow band. So whenever there's 2 different colors on the center peg, make sure you lift over the bottom one. Okay? Then you're going to go inside of whatever peg. You're going to do an inverted stitch on these 2 pegs whenever they have 3 bands. Okay, so go underneath the first neon blue, inside the gray, grabbing that bottom neon blue, pull it through, up, and release. Now if you go in this pin, it might be a little bit easier. Go underneath the blue, through the gray, and grab the bottom blue, pull it up, and release. A good way to know kind of what bands to place is if this neon yellow triangle band is not on any of the pegs, that means you will be placing it next. So take your band, again put it in a triangle, you don't need to twist it. And like I said before, if there's two colors on this center peg, just lift over the bottom color. In this case it will be the two neon blue bands. Lift it over, push down, turn your loom around, sorry, still a little bit allergenic. And you're going to grab the bottom gray, lift it up and over. Grab this bottom gray, lift it up and over. So on these three pegs with the triangle bands on them, you're going to do a simple stitch whenever there's two different colors. On the outside pegs, you will always be doing an inverted fishtail stitch. Now turn your loom back around. And a good way to know what bands you need to place here is if you look, there's the gray band on the bottom, which means we need to apply two more gray bands. So take a band, go out to this center, or this side, like that. Then you're going to do an inverted fishtail stitch on this peg, so ignore the gray, go underneath or through the blue, grab that bottom gray, pull it up and over. Go underneath the gray, through the blue, grab the bottom gray, pull it up and over. And now there's two different colors on this peg, so make sure that you lift over the bottom neon yellow. And the grays are attached to the neon yellow. It might look a little weird, but it looks really great when it's finished. So I will do this more times. I will do this more with you so that you kind of get the gist of how to finish this, or to do this bracelet. Then I will show you how to finish it off. I'm not going to skip any parts, I'm just going to finish it. So again, taking your neon blue, one band and another. Try to make sure they aren't twisted, just to make it look better. Then your neon yellow is on the bottom. Lift it up and over, because there's two different colors. Do an inverted stitch on this peg. Go to the other side, do another inverted stitch. I'm sorry if this is shaky, I have to hold it up to do this. Alright, once you've done your inverted stitch, push your bands down. And now we have to take our neon yellow, because it's not on any of these pegs. Apply it in that triangle. Again, just make sure it's not twisted. Then turn your loom to the side. Grab the bottom two neon blue, pull it up and over, turn your loom around, and then grab the bottom gray, pull it up and over on both of those pegs. Push your bands down, turn your loom back around, and it's time to apply your gray again. So, single bands the entire bracelet, just apply it like this. Then do an inverted stitch right here, and here we'll do an inverted stitch as well. Turn your loom around, grab the bottom neon yellow, pull it up and over. Push your bands down, turn it back around. I'll probably do this 2 or 3 more times just so that you kind of get how to do this. Then I'll show you how to finish it off. So take your neon blue, go down to the center and down to the outside. Then you're going to do the single neon yellow band and the inverted fishtail stitch. So ignore the blue, go through the gray, grab the neon blue and pull it through. Ignore the other blue. I need to fix this. how I'm holding it. Grab the bottom blue, pull it up and over. Now apply your triangle band. You can also just remember the pattern, neon blue, triangle, I guess gray. Then pull those bottom two neon blue up and over so that you only have that one color on the peg. Turn your loom around, grab the bottom gray, pull it up and over, and same over here. This is difficult because I'm trying to do it through the camera. Pull up and over. And sorry if my hands are in the way. So now you'll see your bracelet is starting to grow through here. You can push it through the gaps in here. If you do not have a gap in your loom, don't worry, you can still make it. You can just pull it out through the side. I'll probably make it long enough to pull it through a little bit, just so that you can kind of see how it starts to form. So again, neon blue. Oops. Wrong. Bands. Bad. Alright, grab your gray. My mistake. Grab your gray. Make sure that you put the gray on, because I almost messed up, but then I saw that the gray was the bottom. Ignore the gray. Go through the blue. Grab the bottom gray. Pull it up. Ignore this gray. Go through the blue. I'm trying to go through the blue. Oops, it's not working. Sometimes I have to grab with my hook and pull it out, then turn my hook around. And just grab that one, pull it up and over. On the back, you're just going to pull up the bottom neon yellow that I'm trying to pull up, but I'll just turn my arm around. So, pull this bottom up and over, and this bottom one up and over. Starting to grow through the bottom. That's starting. And then once it's long enough, you can just grab it, but I'll probably have to do a couple more stitches. This bracelet is also really comfortable to wear, and it's not like super tight, but it's very, very nice. And it looks kind of tight, but it's actually not that bad. So, put on your neon blue. Again, ignoring that top band, go through the gray, grab the neon blue, pull it up. And I'm trying to do it on the other side too. And always make sure that you loop over that other color. Grab the triangle band, put it across, pull this band up and over. I'm sorry, my mom was calling me on the phone. So loop over the grays on the bottom. Yeah, that was my phone ringing, don't worry. It's all good now. It's all good. And just push your bands down. She's calling me again. I'll finish this soon and call her back. She'll probably be kind of mad, but whatever. Alright, so as you can see, it's kind of coming through the bottom, and it doesn't look very good right now because my bands are all weird. But I'm going to show you how to finish this off after I apply my gray. So make sure that you finish off the sequence before you do this. So just inverted stitch that, and inverted stitch that. Go to the back, and this is going to be a trouble for me again. Grab that, pull it up and over, grab the neon yellow, pull it up and over. Ow, there's the window. Alright, so now that your gray bands are on top and it looks like this, all you're going to do is pull over the neon blue to finish this bracelet off. So if you're not ready to finish it off, pause here so that you can finish, and I will wait for you. So now that you've pulled this neon band up and over, pull the other neon blue up and over. Then what you're going to want to do is take the gray from the outside and bring it to the center. Lay it on that center peg. Grab the other one from the outside, bring it to the center. Then just lift over that bottom neon yellow. Now that you have these, you can just loop over, careful you don't lose it, loop your gray onto that center peg, like so. And now you'll have 2 and 2. Pull up the bottom band, the bottom 2 bands, such like that. Grab this on your hook, and you can pull your bracelet through, and you can see this is what mine looks like so far on the front and the back. You can attach your clip to these 2 bands, and you can either attach it to these 2 or you can get all 4 loops and attach it to that. So that's it for this video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Make sure to follow pretty_in_rainbow on Instagram. I'll have her name down in the description box below. Make sure to check her out, and I hope to see you next time.